What's going on, people? My name is Samuel. This is Huddle Up Blues. Today, off the back of that wonderful win that we had against Man City in the FA Cup's semifinals, I'm going to talk about the final days of Chelsea's season. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, make sure you comment. Leave me some comments about what you think the rest of Chelsea's season would look like. Also, I want you to leave me your predictions on the rest of our games that we have coming up. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, we're now down to the final days of our 2020-21 season, and as it appears, most teams are down to the 7 to 9 games left in their season. Some teams are obviously trying to claw out of the relegation zone. Well, Sheffield have unsuccessfully tried that and are now confirmed to be relegated in the next season. Other teams are trying to just keep their position in the league. I mean, there's some teams that are just wallowing in mid-table mediocrity. Wink, wink, Arsenal. And obviously we have Man City, who are pretty much champions elect, and just waiting to seal this Premiership title in a couple games. So, and of course, the only team that we care about here, Chelsea, we are fighting on a lot of fronts. It's an amazing thing that Tuchel has managed to accomplish, because by the end of January, towards the end of Lampard's managerial career at Chelsea, a lot of people were saying that our fate was sealed in the UEFA Champions League after we drew Atletico. It seemed that there was no way for us to progress in the UEFA Champions League. Well, enter Tuchel, and today we're singing a completely different tune. We are currently in the semifinals of the UEFA Champions League, as well as the finals of the FA Cup, after dispatching Manchester City quite convincingly, I must say, in the FA Cup semifinals just yesterday. We were able to nullify them, make them seem like they didn't come to play. And we absolutely bossed that game, especially in the first half, where we gave them 0 to no chances at our goal, and we were able to put on a lot of attacking moves that on another day, if we were more clinical in attack, we probably would have scored a lot more goals. So, where do we go from here? Chelsea are now, for the rest of the season, will be playing a game every 3 to 4 days. For a team that's competing on 3 fronts: the UEFA Champions League, the FA Cup, and the Premier League. In Premier League, we're chasing top 4. In the UEFA Champions League, obviously, we're trying to win that. And the FA Cup, depending on who we play in the finals, actually, it wouldn't really matter, because we will be considered favorites to win against either Leicester City or Southampton. So we need the depth of our team is going to play such a major role in this for the rest of the season. A lot of players are in the fringes, such as the Marcos Alonso, Kepa, to some extent Ziyech. And we have a bunch of other players that aren't getting as much game time right now. All of these players will, play a big part, because we need every single one of them to step up as we round off the season. Tuchel's legacy can be cemented just based off the way he manages these last few days of our season, and everybody's going to be important. And Tuchel, as so far been able to keep everybody interested. He's kept all these guys motivated. He's called upon, the Emersons, the Marcos Alonsos. Maybe not so much lately. He's been pretty consistent in terms of like making sure that everybody gets a turn. I can't say so. I mean, some guys haven't been so fortunate, such as Tommy Abraham, Gilmore, to some extent Marcos Alonso. Actually, no, that's not true. Marcos played in the West Brom game, which we lost quite handily, but I think he was one of the better players in that game. So this final games is so important. If you look at our May fixtures, we are in for a battle. We're gonna be playing some cartoonishly difficult games. We're playing Man City in there at least once or twice, depending on who we meet in the Uefa Champions League final. We're playing Real Madrid. We're playing Leicester City, and I think the most important game, most pivotal game, would be West Ham, because if we're able to deal them and completely eviscerate their top 4 chances, we could send a real message to the rest of the guys in the chasing pack that are trying to they're vying for this European position. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my predictions for the rest of the season. Chelsea versus Brighton, 2-0. West Ham, Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea. Real Madrid, Chelsea, 1-1. Chelsea, Fulham, 2-1. Chelsea, Real Madrid, 0-0. Chelsea, Arsenal, 2-0. Chelsea, Leicester City, 2-0. Aston Villa, Chelsea, 1-1. Chelsea, Man City, or PSG in the finals, 2-1. Come on, you Blues. If you're new here, make sure you like, you subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. I'm going to catch y'all later.